Save my bet.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To throw is Shuck. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 34 yards.
And the Ravens first down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Shuck now to throw. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down. This defense for the Steelers, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Here now, second and 4. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing, Shuck. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll go down at the 28. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Achane is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Here's Shuck. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Shuck to throw for it on 4th. Touchdown! A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Well, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. They'll set up a throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown,
Tyquan Thornton. 62 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
That ties the game at 7. Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they are certainly playing their best football of the year.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now Shuck. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. To throw now, Shuck. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Achane on the counter. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
This quarterback now, only 1 pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 10-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Ball ready. resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. The slot man in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll run for it with Achane. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
At the 9-yard line.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. They'll run. Achane. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Shuck keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking deep here for Mooney. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2nd and 3. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 28. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh 1st.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the run, it's Dowdle. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the 2nd level.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Rico Dowdle from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. They'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Offense set at the line for this next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
On 1st down, back to Achane. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got them into the end zone.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Tyler Shuck keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. On his loop for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Ravens 21, Steelers 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter.
My God, bro. I gotta leave out, bro.
Shaking my damn head.